Hello everybody, it's Roger again, and I know it's kind of late, but I don't know if you guys, anybody watched the Battery Investor Day. I'm just going to do a super brief explanation because I know a lot of people don't have time to watch the whole video, but I'm just going to go over really briefly basically what improvements they've made. I'm not going to go into super detail. A lot of people were not super ecstatic about the hype of Battery Day, but I think a lot of people missed the point. This is something that it's a huge improvement, but it's going to take time to implement, because just because they came up with a great idea and better technology, these plants are huge, and you can't just make a battery and then come up with a plan for a better battery, then tomorrow you make it. These plants are already making millions and millions of batteries, and to implement a totally new system to make a totally new battery, it's going to take time. So I think that's why the stock went down, because everybody thought they were just going to come out with a million-mile battery, million-mile motor, tomorrow, and then the production was going to start. This is over a 2 or 3 year process. First of all, they came up with a new battery. It's going to be a lot bigger and a lot more dense than the one they're using now. It's tabless. So basically tabless means that when they're building these batteries, it's like a toilet paper roll. They got to roll it up, and if it has a tab on it, it's got to stop. And a lot of time that tab doesn't get in the right place, and it slows down production. With a tabless system, basically what's going to happen is it's going to speed up production, and also too, there's no moisture in there, no dryers. So basically they're going to be able to make these bigger batteries more dense, and it's going to increase the range by 54%. So basically it's less batteries, higher density, and cheaper to make. So and by increasing the range by 54%, you're going to have basically a smaller battery pack for the same range, or if you have the same size battery pack, you're going to have like 54% more range. There's 56% reduction in cost per kilowatt hour. So basically what that means is the cars are going to be cheaper, or you're going to get more range for the same price. So battery prices are going down. 69% reduction in costs to build these big factories, because they don't have the dryers. Their production time is going to increase. So basically what they're going to do is take the same size factory or smaller and multiply it by anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 7 to 10x. So basically for the same factory, they'll be able to build a lot more batteries. So say like they can build 5 times the amount of batteries in one plant. That's going to be like having 5 plants, but it's going to be a lot cheaper because the plants are just producing more. It's going to be a 69% reduction cost to build the factories. So just by all these improvements and being able to increase the density of the production plant the same way, if you can make more batteries in a smaller plant, basically you're going to reduce the price of the plant, which will reduce the price of the batteries. Also too, the batteries are bigger, they're more dense, they're faster to make, cheaper to make, and less space. And it's going to take anywhere from 1 to 2 years and 3 years to get this up and running in all the plants, which is basically when they start building the Cybertruck and when they start building the semis, they need that power density. And then also too, this is going to be another way for when they come out with the new vehicle that's $25,000. It's going to be a smaller car, and it's going to be able to reduce the price. So basically it's going to improve and get the cars out there cheaper and faster. Also too, they basically have the casting machine in production now. It's taking the whole back of the car, instead of like 56 pieces, it's now 1 piece. So they created a new aluminum that basically didn't exist before, It's an alloy that they made specifically to shoot in this machine so they can make the whole back of the car in one injection. Also too, by making this new battery and also redesigning the bottom part of the car, now instead of the batteries just sitting in a pocket and having to have stabilizer between them, the battery is going to be glued in a pack that actually is part of the structure of the car. So now you're going to have more density in the car. The car is actually going to be stronger, and the batteries are going to be actually part of the structure. So basically it's going to save space. It's going to make the car stronger and better. And basically all this implemented, it puts the final nail in the coffin for the OEMs, because they can't even figure out how to make an electric car, and Tesla's they're already 10 years ahead, and this is going to put them another probably 10 years ahead. So it's basically over for the OEMs, Ford, Chrysler, Chevy, Toyota. Like you see, they can't even make money building any electric vehicles, where Tesla is just leaps and bounds ahead, and now they're more even faster. So anyway, this is just a brief description of what happened on Battery Day. I know it's not very detailed, but it just gives you a general idea of why Tesla's so far ahead and why it's a good time to buy stock now, because everybody wants immediate gratification, and this is going to take 1 to 3 years to implement, which is basically when all these gigafactories are built. It'll give them a chance to implement all these new battery techniques, and once this is implemented, it's over for all the OEMs and big manufacturers of cars. There's no way that they can ever catch up now, and now that this is going to be implemented, they'll never catch up. So the only chance they have is to basically beg Tesla to make their own cars, or beg Tesla to basically borrow their information. Or I think what's going to happen is they'll either sell them their technology or let them use their technology, but they'll have to pay dearly for it. If not, they'll just have to file bankruptcy. Anyway, this is Roger with Roger's Reviews on the Tesla Battery Day. Sorry it took me a minute to do it. I've been real busy, but please crush the like button and subscribe, and we'll bring you more information and try to break it down very simply and easily if you guys don't have time to watch the whole thing. Have a great day.